Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about makeup to take when you're traveling. As you guys know, I do travel often, whether it's into the city or it's to the States or quite often it's to my in-laws and my parents. I am a baby chauffeur. So today I want to share with you guys my 10 makeup essentials that I take with me when I'm traveling so I am covered for a very neutral, easy, everyday look to a very nighttime smoldery look. I have my bases covered. So I'm going to show you the kit that I take with me now that it is fall, because I kind of rotate through different products depending on if it is winter or spring or summer or fall. So this is what I take with me right now. So let's dive in. Currently that's splashing into water. So we're gonna start with item number 1, which is foundation. And I have been loving the Maybelline Dream Wonder Liquid Touch Foundation. This stuff is awesome. I love using this on people, especially those who have this like hatred of foundation, being that it feels too cakey or they don't like the sensation on their skin, because this stuff is like water in terms of consistency, but you get really good coverage at the same time. It's weird. I can't even explain it. Applicator is weird. I don't understand this at all. Apparently you only need a drop. I don't know in what universe you only need a drop of this stuff. So I just wipe it off on my hand and I use a brush to kind of put it onto my skin, and if I need another layer, if I need more coverage, I will do another layer. And it's great because it doesn't feel cakey. You can do multiple layers like that because it is such a fine, thin formula. Item number 2, I don't know, was I holding up 3 fingers? I wasn't paying attention. It's 2. I am so good at numbers. Is concealer. This stuff is awesome because it works under the eyes, it works on any zits. You know when you have those times where you're like, oh, my skin is looking so good, I'm gonna go without concealer. And that's the one time you get this giant zit that like pops up out of nowhere and you're like, no! So this is the Makeup Forever HD Concealer. This stuff is awesome. You get really good coverage. I feel like I'm saying coverage too often. You know what I'm saying. It's great for under the eyes. It's also good for any zits that you have or acne scars or anything where you just want to add a little bit of extra coverage. It's really, really good for that. It doesn't settle into fine lines or accentuate the pores or anything like that, so it's really good. Then item number 3 is powder, and I have been loving the Maybelline Dream Wonder powder. This stuff is great because it adds a little bit of extra coverage, and it's something that I can just take with me if I'm going on a plane or something, just for a little bit of extra touch up before I land or something like that. You just take it, has like a little sponge thing, so you can just take that and just add a little bit of extra coverage if you need it. And it also mattifies your skin, which is a bonus, and it doesn't look cakey, which I hate about powders, especially powder foundations, because I guess this is technically a powder foundation, but I use it as a setting powder. It tends to like sink into all the lines and pores on your face, which is so annoying, but this doesn't, so really good one. Number 4 is blush. When I'm traveling, I want to find a good neutral blush that is going to work whether I am doing a really plum look or a coral look or a pink look or anything like that. And by look, I mean like lipstick colors, obviously. So I want something that's going to work with everything. And so this is my go-to when I'm traveling. It's the Smashbox Halo Longwear Blush, and this is in Warm Glow. I have been talking this stuff for a long time because it is so good. And I wish the packaging wasn't so clunky, because you know, I would prefer to have like a smaller compact when I'm traveling, but it's so good that I don't even care. It's just one of those beautiful blushes that works for every occasion, every lip color, every look, and it just will work no matter what. On to number 5, which is eyebrows. And this is the Sonia Kashuk Brow Gel. This is the clear stuff. This stuff is perfect for when you want to just clean up your brows. I don't know about you guys, but my brows, especially when I wake up in the morning, they're like crazy monsters. They just have like a mind of their own. They look crazy. So this stuff just kind of like grooms everything into place and keeps them very, you know, refined. But it's also really good for any like loose baby hairs or something. I don't know. I have these like baby hairs on the side and they just like spring up out of the side of my head. Drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. And you know how they're like the ones that aren't long enough to straighten fully? So you have to like pat it down with hairspray or something, otherwise you're like, ah, they're sticking out of the side of my face. So this stuff is multi-purpose. Bonus. Number 6. 6? What are we on? 6, yes, 6. Number 6, eyeshadows. Obviously, I'm going to show you guys a palette because that is the most versatile thing to take with you when you're traveling. And I want to find something that has a lot of neutrals, good like everyday staples, but also really good ones for like going out at night as well. So I am choosing my Lorac Pro palette, which has been my go-to lately, especially for traveling, because it has like everything in it. Like everything you could ever need in a palette is right here. So you have the dark colors, you have the bronzes, you have the glitters. Well, not so much glitter, more like shimmer. And then the really neutral light colors as well. So you have everything you could possibly need in one palette, and this stuff is amazing. They're so pigmented. I'm sure you've heard like everyone talk about these palettes as being amazing because they are, and really, really good for traveling because they're very thin too. Very thin. Easy for traveling with. Number 7, eyeliner. This is the L'Oreal Super Slim Liquid Eyeliner, and this is a great one because it is a felt tip, so it's really easy for application purposes. It has a very, very fine tip, but it's thicker towards the base. Anytime I say base, I have to start singing the song, sorry. So it's really good if you want to do like an everyday black liner for daytime, or you can do like a really super dramatic line if you're going out at night. So it's very versatile, black obviously being the most versatile as well. So this is a good piece to take with you when you're traveling. Number 8 needs to be mascara, obviously, and I have the Lancome Grandiose, which I did a whole review on in case you're interested, and I compared it against a favorite of mine in the drugstore category, as well as my all-time favorite, which is the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. So I showed you a comparison of how it applied and what it looks like and how to use it, because it has a very distinct way of application to make it work really, really well, because it has a very interesting wand. So if you're interested, go and check that out. It's really good. So I've chosen this mascara because it is really versatile. If you just add a little bit of mascara, you get this very nice defined, more natural look, very nice and curled. Or if you kind of layer on a ton, then you get a much more dramatic, smoky effect, which is nice. Number 9 is a very easy neutral lip. So I love the Tarte Exposed Lip Tint. This is a matte lip tint that is basically the color of my lips, which makes it very easy for application purposes. And then I just put like a lip balm or something on top if I want to make it less matte. But this is just a really easy one. I like having a neutral with me as well as a darker color, and then I can mix them or just use one or the other, and then I have kind of a broader spectrum to work with. Which brings me to my 10th and final item, which is actually a lip product that I talked about on Tuesday's video. I did a whole Sephora MAC haul for you guys, and I talked about this lip product as being one of my favorites as of late. It is amazing, and it is by Too Faced, and it's their Melted Liquefied Longwear Lipstick, and this is in Melted Berry, I think? Yeah, Melted Berry. This it's so good. This is like the color for fall. I love it so much. It is insanely pigmented. It is a beautiful color on the lips. It is super easy to apply. It has like a sponge tip applicator, and it is crazy. It is literally like a melted down lipstick. I cannot get enough of this color. It is insane. And that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you want to see some more top 10 lists. And if you have any suggestions or recommendations, leave them in the comments below. I would love to see what you guys think and what you want to see more of on this channel. And don't forget to share this video if anyone you know is traveling and needs some help picking out what items are essential for when they are traveling. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all on my video on Tuesday. Love you girls. Mwah.